Today I started designing real screens for the first time, and honestly I like this whole process. Let me walk you through it. This time I was specifically looking at wireframing techniques, because today is the day that I was actually going to start designing real screens. But before starting designing, I spent some time on Mobbin. It's this paid huge library of real screens and user flows from actual published apps. I was just browsing through recipe apps, onboarding flows, camera scan interactions, stuff like that. It's honestly kind of addictive scrolling there because there is so many polished and user-friendly screens in one place. Once I finished with Mobbin, I opened Figma ready to go to start wireframing, and once I started, it felt so slow. It wasn't about picking colors and fonts because it was not the case. It was that single placeholder that I needed. For example, I needed a placeholder for an image, so I needed a rectangle with two crossed lines inside it. The thing is that I needed to draw that or copy that and rescale it every time I need an image, which this thing felt so wrong for me and kept the whole process so slow. I wish that Figma had this library that is full of components for low-fidelity wireframes that you just pick up a button, you pick up an image, you pick up, I don't know, maybe an input, and you showcase the whole idea. So I got this idea, went back to Google and I searched for UX wireframing applications that I can use. Well, I found this app called Balsamiq, which provides you a hand drawing, styling, wireframing. The thing about the component that I've already wished that Figma had, that application is already providing this thing. You need a button, you just drag and drop. You need an image, you do the same. And honestly, that's the whole point. When the components are already made, there is no waste of time. So I banked out a bunch of onboarding screens. And I had this idea inspired by Duolingo, that all that guides you through everything, never leave you really guessing. So I had this idea of this little character that can show and pop up into the application and tells you exactly what to do. For now, I named him Frio, and Frio means cold in Spanish. Quick note that Frio in the wireframing is that alien image or face that we are currently representing to. Now here is the thing, when I showed this to Claude, a bunch of issues shows up that I didn't think about. Like on the language screen, I used checkboxes, but instead it's better to use radio buttons. So this is indicated for users that you can pick only one, but checkboxes means that you can pick multiple ones. Also, I planned that Frio will shows up on every screen, which will be annoying for users that they will have this little animated character shows up in the screen and tells them every time what to do or give them a feedback. So I've decided that this character will only shows up in the onboarding flow or maybe notification feedback and any new update or features comes up to the application. So that was day 3. Next time I'm finishing some screens and starting with a part of UI of your design system, and maybe I'm building a prototype so we can use it for user testing. So guys, if you're enjoying this series, please hit the like button and the subscribe button and push the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.